Hey everyone, this is Mel from Cardstock Concoctions. I am back with day 9 of my 12 days of Christmas. Day 10. I'm sorry guys, it's actually day 10. Wow. Tell how far behind on Christmas I am. And if you are as far behind on Christmas as I am, you guys need some really quick gift packaging ideas that actually fit the things that you guys purchase for Christmas, right? So I actually created this for my dad. He has a lot of t-shirts that say old guys rule. And I created this, gosh knows how long ago, but it actually fits DVDs and Blu-rays. So I'm gonna go ahead and make it for you guys with one small exception. Your sides aren't gonna go all the way down. So that's the only difference from this box to the one I'm gonna show you guys today. So let's go ahead and get started. We'll set this off to the side. The first thing we are actually going to do is going to be all of our stamping and inking. So first of all, grab yourself a piece of, you really only need about 2.5 by about 2.5 or 2 1/4 by 2 1/4 piece of, whichever you prefer, Night of Navy cardstock. Grab in your Versamark ink, your, oh what fun stamp set. We're actually going to be using the Jolly today. And if you wish the To From, personally, I don't need the To From, I just need the Jolly. So let's go ahead and do that. And we are going to be doing a little bit of heat embossing today. So go ahead and ink up your Jolly. Now, if you guys are ever using clear embossing powder, you do not want your ink pad to look like this. Just to let you guys know. You want a clear ink pad if you guys are doing that. Now, normally I would say, let's use our embossing buddy, but seeing as I forgot it, we're gonna hope and pray that it's gonna turn out just a-okay perfect. So straight down, straight up. And if you're me, it was not anywhere near straight, but that's okay. Set that aside. Grab yourself in a scrapped piece of paper. You guys can see this is an old mat that I've used. And I'm going to be using our silver embossing powder. We're going to sprinkle that over the top there. Give it just a little bit of a silver, oops, a little bit of a silver hint. Make sure it sticks. Get the rest of it off. Ooh, pretty good. Okay. Dump the rest back in our pot here. All right. Okay, so back in the pot. You don't need your scratch paper anymore. Go ahead and close up the embossing powder. Everything else off your work surface. Grab in your heat tool. Now mine is very loud, so I'm going to do mine off to the side here. If your volume is turned up, please turn it down. Okay, what you're looking for is for the powder to go like a clear, iridescent, glossy color. So go ahead and rotate in little circles. There you go, you can see it. All done. All right, you're done with your heat tool. Set this off to the side to dry for just a few seconds, or to cool down is what I like to say. You are going to need a piece of, wow, did I really forget how big this was? Huh, I did. Okay, so this is a piece of Fancy Frost Designer Series paper that is just over, just a hair's whisper of a breath over 9.5 inches by, I believe it's just a hair whisper of a breath over 7 inches, which I am correct. This is going to be the top of your box. Now, you have the choice, and I'm using the striped version of this because I want a very masculine box. Also grab in your Night of Navy ink. Now, you do not have to do this step, but I like it. I'm going to get just a smidge, and I do mean a smidge of color on my stamping sponge here. Start off to the side, very lightly work my way around the paper. And I said I want a smidge of color. I do not want a lot of color. Start off the side of my paper again here. Work my way on. I don't want my big blocks of streakiness that you guys can see right here. You get some streakiness there. I didn't want that actually on the paper. So I made sure I started off the paper. And I just want a smidge of color today on here. Very light. I'm not even sure if you guys can see the color showing up on camera. I hope you guys can. Just kind of continue in light circular motions. Don't push. Now, if there's any area that you guys would like darker, you can always go back and add more color later. You can never remove color, so always keep that in mind. You can always add color, but you can never remove color. Okay, I think I got it. Okay, there we go. All done with that. Now we are going to grab in our Simply Scored scoring tool. Simply Scored scoring tool. Now the scoring for this project is really, really simple. With the pattern facing up, looking up at you, you want to score it 3/4 of an inch on your fancy frost all the way around. So 3/4 of an inch, 3/4 of an inch, and last but not least, 3/4 of an inch. Now, along with your fancy frost, you are going to need another piece of paper that measures 10 inches by 7.5 inches. And this is Night of Navy cardstock again, just like the ink in the first one we used. And you're going to want to score it 1 inch all the way around. So again, 1 inch, 1 inch, 1 inch, and last but not least, 1 inch. Okay, you are done with your scoring. All right, now we're going to fold and burnish along all of our score lines. When you are making a box of any kind, it's important that you want to build it nice and pretty so people actually get jealous of you, kind of. So part of that is a nice, good bone folder with a good, nice burnish. That just helps your box fold better. Let's go ahead and fold along all those score lines. And last one there. Do the same thing on your fancy frost. Fold and burnish gently, fold, and then burnish along your fancy frost score lines as well. It's a much thicker piece of paper because they emboss it for you, which is beautiful. It's beautiful embossing. And it takes the work out for you, but it gives you that extra set of class that sometimes you like. All right, so everything is folded and burnished. I'm going to show you guys on the Night of Navy because it's easier to see. Okay, so you have your 4 small squares in the corners. You guys are going to cut up these little score lines here, 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 and here. And then you're going to notch in. So we're going to slice up to that score line and do a hair of a notch in. And you're going to wind up removing something that looks like that. So notch it on both sides, the inner and the outer corner. And then repeat on the other side. Oh, let's see if I can get this. There we go. Line it up. Remove. And remove. And then repeat. And last one over here. Okay, so what you're left with looks like this. Okay, so you guys see those little notches in there? Little notch, little notch, little notch, little notch. That's what you're looking for. Repeat the exact same process on your fancy frost. There you go. All right, let me get that last little triangle out. There we go. So, I'm going to show you again on the Night of Navy here. So, flip your box right side up, and then the little tabs that you just notched out, You're going to want to grab your fast fuse or your tear tape. You're going to want to add adhesive to each one of these little tabs. I use fast fuse for speed's sake. And then you're going to take the cut edge, fold the little tab in, round it up, going to the fold edge. So again, take the cut edge, fold your tab in, take that up to your folded edge. Whoops. Preferably hold it in place while you stick it down. All the way around. Okay. Now repeat the process on your fan. Okay. Beautiful, right? Now you're sitting here going, does it really actually fit a DVD case? So if you guys have a Stampin' Up! Case, way to check, it fits. This holds Blu-rays as well, at least here in the United States. I'm assuming that the dimensions of the cases are the same in the UK as well as the rest of the world. However, I cannot guarantee it. It does give you a smidge of extra room in there. I left it in there so you could actually get your fingers in there and pull it out. So it's going to move a little bit. They're not 100% snug, and you can actually fit 2 DVDs in here. But I'm going to take out my case just for a second there. Yeah, I think you can fit 2. Let's find out. Using another stamp set that I have sitting around. Yeah, you can almost fit a full 2 in there, especially with the lid. Okay, so slide your lid on your box. So I told you guys do a hair whisper of a breath over your, oh, what was that, 9.5 by 7.5? That's just to get it over the Night of Navy cardstock. Okay, then we're gonna grab some 1/8 inch silver ribbon that we have in our annual catalog, which I love this stuff. We are going to tie a beautiful, you know what, I'm actually gonna go, yeah, now we're gonna go this way. Woo. Make sure you got plenty of ribbon for tying. If you're me, you never cut enough. And we're going to attempt a bow. How about that, guys? We're going to attempt a bow. All right. Since this is going to my dad, I'll make it easy for him to get off. I'm not going to double knot it. You may wish to double knot it. Trim the edge of the ribbon just a smidge. There we go. Hey! Alright, I'm going to have to mess with the bow just a little bit, I think. It really just likes to poof. Okay, so you got beautiful, simplistic, right? Now, what are we going to do with that jolly that we've got? Grab your 1 3/4 inch circle punch. Now, your jolly just barely, you guys can see, just barely fits. Punch it out. And if you're me, you totally spaced, bringing out this silver foil. Give me just a second, guys. I will be right back. Hey, everyone. I'm back. Sorry about that. So we have our silver foil. Go ahead and grab your 2-inch circle punch and punch out a silver foil circle. Now, if you guys are doing this for a girl, feel free to use your scalloped layering circles. I'm not. This is for a boy. My dad. He loves it. So we're going to take 1 dimensional, put it on the back there. Ah, there we go. Pop it onto there. And we're going to very delicately put a little bit of adhesive, in theory, straight down the center there. And we are going to stick it to the ribbon that is underneath the box. And if you are like me, you hope you put it on straight. There you go. You have a beautifully gift-wrapped set of DVDs fairly quickly. Again, it took me longer to explain it to you than it'll actually take you guys to do it. And I hope that you guys enjoyed. I hope this is useful for you. Please come and join me again next time where I will be making another gift box for something else that we need to wrap. That's a fairly typical thing to wrap for Christmas. This is Mel from Cardstock Concoctions. If you enjoyed this project, please like it. If you'd like to see more like it, please subscribe. And I hope to see you guys next time for day 11. Thanks a lot, guys. Bye.